I'm builder Dr. Napoleon Daniel Usman. I'm the Secretary of the Professional Development Committee as well as the National Research and Development Secretary of the Nigerian Institute of Building. This year's Professional Development Program was planned by the Professional Development and Practice Committee of the Nigerian Institute of Building on behalf of the Institute with the theme Building Information Modeling in the Nigerian Construction Industry, with some themes as follows: BIM concept and its relevance in the Nigerian construction industry. The second sub-theme, BIM in design, construction and facility management. And the third sub-theme that were discussed in this year's professional development training is managing construction waste, cost and time. During the planning process, the committee met and also invited jointly with the resource persons as well as the research and development committee to discuss about the technical papers as well as the processes of the planning of this national workshop. The committee also gave assignment to some certain individuals to carry out some responsibilities that will participate the process of this workshop. And to God be the glory, success has been recorded because the workshop took place in Abuja and Lagos on the 25th and 26th of April 2018, whereas in Kaduna and Anambra centers took place on the 2nd and the 3rd of May 2018. Builders were able to come in mass and have registered and have participated in the training. So the training recorded a huge success because the resource person delivered as expected. Now BIM is a new technology which Nigeria is yet to embrace, and it is the responsibility of the institute to train its members so that they can upgrade the current practices, current global practices in the construction industry, because the BIM is an advancement of the 2D and the 3D in the construction industry. So there's an advancement which members also learned the practical aspects of using this BIM. And this BIM has a lot of collaboration with the other sister institute organizations like the Institute of Architects, like the Quantity Surveyors and others, because it needs collaboration for all the professions to come together, unlike the previous ones that were used, the 2D and the 3D, whereby there is no collaboration at all. And the builder has a great role to play right from the inception, even after the delivery of the project, the maintainability aspect of it. Because this BIM captured almost everything, and it is real because even the client will appreciate what the builder is doing and the other professionals. So this is a good provision for the builders and also other professionals. Now, the builders who attended the workshop benefited because most of us don't know how to apply BIM, but now it has come to stay because it is a new technology, it is a new advancement in the construction industry that we need this in the present dispensation. And this process will still continue because we have a lot of builders that are yet to tap from these benefits, so that by organizing it again next year, other builders may also benefit, and those that have participated in this one will also improve in their practices. And to God be the glory, the workshop is a success because we have concluded successfully. And besides that, for instance, in Lagos, they recorded about 117 participants, whereas in Abuja they recorded 85 participants. In Kaduna, in Anambra, they recorded more than 120 participants. In Kaduna, they recorded about 100 participants. So it's a great success because we have delivered, and we thank God for the opportunity given to the committee, the Professional Development and Practice Committee, as well as the Research and Development Committee, to plan and to organize this national workshop. So my recommendation is that all stakeholders should try to embrace this new technology that the Institute deem it fit for its members to harness, to participate, to get the drives from this new technology. And also the members should appreciate what the Institute has done. One thing with such programs is that it needs a constant practice. So I encourage all builders as well as others to also practice it as they go back to their respective destinations. And also, we are calling upon all members to try as much as possible to register on time so that they will get the benefit and they will participate fully. We were able to have installed to reasonable members of the participants, which serve the purpose to which we have organized this workshop. So at the end of it all, we'll continue as time goes by. Thank you very much.
I'm Builder Professor Martin Dada. Well, I'm talking from Kaduna location for the Niob, Nigerian Institute of Building Continuous Professional Development Program that started yesterday, May 2nd, and is continuing today. I spoke on the relevance of BIM, the use of BIM to reduce construction waste, time, and costs in Kaduna. In Lagos, I spoke on BIM, which is Building Information Modeling, for design, construction, and facility management. I think the issue is that BIM, Building Information Modeling, is an emerging technology platform. I say emerging with respect to Nigeria because some other countries have started using BIM, but in Nigeria, I think people are trying to get accustomed and acquainted with the concept, and the Nigerian Institute of Building has done something very worthwhile to make its members aware of the concept and to train them on the use of the concept. The reality is that the Building Information Modeling is a platform to make all participants on the project have necessary inputs and to be able to visualize and see the project right from the onset through the project life cycle. We don't really necessarily have to wait till we get to construction, actual construction, before we see some things. That's the paper in Lagos, that BIM is useful for design, it's useful for construction, it's useful for facility management. And in Kaduna, that you can use it to reduce waste, because when rework, because there is what we call clash detection facility, you detect clash before you get to the site, and in the process you are able to reduce waste. Then you are able to also reduce cost, because there is a facility too that can take off, that can do your costing for you, and in the process more accuracy is enhanced in costing. Then there is also the time issue. the platform, there is a possibility of linking our construction program, either through that we have produced through the Microsoft project or Primavera. We link it up, and then there can be what we call you can simulate how the project goes. There's even what we call timeliner, and whatever happens in any part of the design, if you make a change in the design, globally it affects every other thing. It affects the cost, affects the time, it affects, and it's a platform of making all of us to come together, forcing, as it were, participants to have a global picture right from the onset. I think we should commend the Nigerian Institute of Building for being the forefront to make its members aware of this. But then, the reality is that many stakeholders are involved. The government is a stakeholder, other professional parties are stakeholders, the people who are involved in construction, even facility management are stakeholders. There are legal issues on BIM, there are so many issues that will have to be addressed if we are going to fully enter into the use of BIM in this country. Thank you.
My name is Bilda Muawi Abubakar. I teach in the Department of Building, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. I'm actually one of the resource persons for the Niob Workshop 2018, which is centered on building information modeling and its relevance to the construction industry. I actually prepared and presented a paper on the application of building information modeling in the design, construction, and facility management of buildings. Actually, we are highly impressed with the interest participants have shown in both Abuja and Kaduna. Participants really paid a lot of attention to the presentations, and it really instilled a lot of interest in them on building information modeling and its applications. They paid a lot of attention, and they requested, many people that came to the workshop have actually got the software, the two software that we used, that's the Revit 2018 and Navisworks 2018, installed into their laptops, and they got the basic training, and we gave them our contacts. They showed interest that they are going to be contacting us for further development. So what I would advise every participant that partake in this workshop is the 2 days of this presentation and exercises, or the hands-on training, is not enough for you to familiarize yourself and become an expert in the use of these tools. It's a lifelong learning process. You have to make sure you devote more time in doing more exercises at home. We have given you our contacts. Contact us at any point in time whenever you have any difficulty using any of this software. It's going to be interesting when you take more time practicing and retraining yourself. Okay, it's a lifelong learning. It's not enough. What we just gave is the basics of how you are going to use these things. But the effort lies in you now going to pay more attention to the continuous development and the training and exercises that we have given. Thank you very much. I hope everybody is going to devote more time so that by next year when we come, everybody must have been very proficient in the use of these tools in our practices. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Innocent Egwemi, one of the participants in the ongoing workshop on BIM, Building Information Modeling, a new concept that, if well adapted into our system, will improve greatly the construction industry as a whole in Nigeria, as has been practiced in other parts of the world. BIM, I have a strong and keen interest in it because it simplifies the whole process. It helps to checkmate all errors, anticipated errors we could have on site if all the participants, the architects, the civil engineers, and the QS incorporate all their works into the system. The errors are easily identified, and that's one thing I learned greatly in this workshop. So I think the Institute can do more to introduce more of such forum for builders to come and enhance their working experience and to enhance the whole industry through such tools as BIM has been introduced today in this workshop. So thank you very much.